Now let's understand Java command line arguments. So in real time, we don't use this, but it is just one of the concept you might be using when you are learning or in some examination. So basically, command line arguments are those you will be sending some values and then print it. Okay. So say for example, I have a command program. Okay, command program PORG. If you notice, every time I'm saying just integer a equal to 10 and then print it system.out.println print ln, I'm just printing the value. When I know the value, I don't want to print it, right? I want customer to enter the value and then print it. So say for example, I have a as 6767 and then I have b as 45. Then I want to do multiplication of these two numbers and then print it. But I don't want to give these values in the program. I want to enter from the command prompt and then execute it. Okay, so for that, let's save this program, command program.java. And here, if you notice, string open close brackets and then we have args. You can keep anything like args, whatever the variable object name you want. And this is the class. For this class, I have an object. Now when I save this, before that I'll first see how to get the value of this one. So basically this is an array which can store a strings. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll first save this program and here I'll say string name equals to, I'll just, whenever you send some data from the arguments, you are storing it in args of 0, and then it sends to name variable, and that name I want to print system.out.println the name. So, or I can say name is plus name. So open the command prompt from the desktop. You have Java cmd, enter. So here I'll compile Java C command prompt.java. Okay, fine. While you are executing, if you notice, I'm giving some value here, command prompt, command program, I'll say developer, so this developer, after the class name, whatever the strings you are providing, if I type two strings like developer or engineer. Okay, so I have given three strings, first string, second string, and third string. So this first string will be stored in args of 0 in this argument, and then it stores in name. I'm printing the name, but right now I'm not storing the other two strings. Let's see. See, name is developer. Likewise, if I want to store another name, I can store with the help of one, and maybe I'll say string 1, string str2, and here I'll say str1. I'll say roll1, roll2. Okay, save this, go back to the command prompt. So now I can send two strings. Fine, and then command program, I'll say developer space engineer. Okay, just increase the width, enter. It says role 1 is developer, role 2 is engineer. However, if I am converting this into a number, I'll say I'm sending two more values, right? Integer a, integer b. So integer a, I want to store the third value, which is args of 2, and then I'll store args of 3. That means from the command prompt I will send 4 values, roll and 2 numbers. Whatever I'll send A and B, I want to print it. So I'll say system.out.println A plus B. Let's see what output we'll get. So now I can send totally uh, 4 values, right? So let me compile that. Command program.java. Okay, what it is giving me an error because args2 is a string and a number you cannot convert, right? So string cannot be stored in alpha numeric. So for that, what we need to do, we need to use a class integer dot parse int of this, which means you're converting. This is a narrow type, right? You're converting one data type to another manually. So again, I'll do same thing here. Integer dot parse int args of 3. Save this. Let's go back here. Clear. Again, compile it. Execute Java command program. I'll say developer, engineer, 10, 20. You can see role 1 is developer, role 2 is engineer, 10 is stored in this argument, that is args of 2, and that is stored inside A. Likewise, with the 20 is stored in B, and then you are finally doing addition and printing it. So let's see the same example how we can execute in Eclipse. All right, so I have this program. Click on here, src, first project. I'll right click on this, click on new. I'll give a class name command program, contains main function. So now no need to write everything since we have already written this. I'll just copy this and paste it in Eclipse. On this, run as Java application. It gives an exception because you are trying to print some value, but you are not sending developer or engineer any string. You are not sending. That's why it's giving an exception. So how do I control that? So click on this and click on edit configurations, click on run and run configurations. So here you can type Java application, choose the command program, and here you will be seeing an argument section. So here I'll say developer space engineers space 10 space 20. So these are the arguments you can pass from Eclipse and click on run. Now it says role is developer, role 2 is engineer, and the addition value. So this is how you execute the command line arguments from Eclipse. Thanks for watching.